What we just had was like a family meeting that was headed by the father of the family. He started by describing Nigeria as one family with about 36 to 37 rooms. The only difference between you and I is that you occupying a different room and myself in a different room, but all together under the same roof. And with that kind of analogy, it creates a psychological sense that says we are all one. That inclusivity, it reduces the boundaries of diversity. He spoke about religion, he spoke about tribe, how we should not focus on that, but that we should recognize that we are a secular state. And we cannot talk about national cohesion, national unity, while ignoring the secularity of our nation. Therefore, every step taken in the formation of the government architecture for the next dispensation must incorporate these elements so that the binding force of the nation will be stronger. I like what he did because he could have ignored this and started his government. But when you see a man who is interested in the foundation of the home he wants to build, how strong he becomes will determine the height of such building, the strength of that building, the durability of that building, how that building will be able to face storms that will come during the rainy day. This is what Ashwaju has done. We've been having series of meetings with people that appear on his stakeholders administration list, which the National Assembly happened to be one of them. And as you know, in a few days, the election will be coming up. To ignore this group of individuals, whether at the Senate or the House of Representatives, will be a wrong call. But to incorporate them, to seek to, appeal to them, is a beautiful step towards progression. And that is what he did today. He did not coerce anybody. He spoke like one of the members of the parliament. He spoke like he was speaking to his colleagues. He was not speaking like a president trying to impose his ways, trying to tell people it's either this way or no other way. He spoke to us like we need to join hands together to build the nation. And if the nation fails, it's failing in our hands. And we have a role to play. That if he came to serve in his retirement age, there is absolutely nothing for him than leaving a good legacy that the nation will be proud of. I think that was presidential. I think that was a presidential approach to issues of greatest importance in the nation at the moment. And I think he is going to achieve a lot because I watched the mood, the body language of the members of the Senate, body language of the members of the House, and I saw them standing up to give him a standing ovation, clapping all through his speeches because he was appealing to us. He was mentioning names. He called stakeholders by their names and addressed them and appealed to them. When a president uses the words like please and I beg you, it means humility. It means leadership. A leader that is not afraid to plead, to ask that you join him in this joint task. Is a leader that all of us have decided to follow. And I can assure you the National Assembly will not fail the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who means well. We will support him. We will support him. We will support him. Because we have seen that his policy direction, the coloration of what he wants to bring into his governance, despite all the pressure, is to make this country a great nation. I, for one, have confidence in him, and there are many of us who has left standing on the fence, who have jumped into his side of the bargain. We wish Nigeria well. And in the next 4 years, Nigerians should be expectant, because what he's bringing on board has not been seen in a long time in the leadership of Nigeria.